Well, hello, and welcome once again to 25 o'clock. I'm your host, Dan Drago. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me on the show. Here we are, Philadelphia's longest-running music podcast, I think. Got a cool show this week. I do this from time to time. It's a playlist episode. I'm calling this the Late Winter 2021 Playlist. Features a bunch of bands and artists, some of which have appeared on the show before, some of which have not. And a whole lot of other cool surprises in this show. Although you could just look at the whole playlist, which I put up at 25o'clockpod.com, and just ruin it all for yourself. Just, if you're one of those people that has to read the whole plot of a movie before you see it, or the whole plot and arc of a television show before you see it, hey, I got you covered. Just get yourself over to 25o'clockpod.com, read the whole playlist, and know what's going to happen. But for those of you who like suspense, who like the narrative to be unfolded to you slowly, don't do that. And just listen to the music, as the band said. I think it was the Doobie Brothers or some other band like that. I don't know. I'm not fact-checking that at all. We'll get to the playlist, we'll get to the music in just a moment, but of course I just mentioned 25o'clockpod.com, and that's where you go for all the stuff for the show. You can get all the episodes for there, streaming and downloading. Sign up for the mailing list. Link up with us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Check out the Friends and Neighbors page. It's where I link anyone and everyone who's ever been on the show. So if you like an artist, you like what you hear, and you want to get in there more, you want to click, you just have this urge to just click, make the little clicky sound with the mouse or the trackpad or, I don't know, the chip in your brain. You can do all that at the Friends and Neighbors page at 25o'clockpod.com. So do all that there. And for this episode, if you go to 25o'clockpod.com, click on the blog post for this episode 194, I have a clickable, linkable playlist. So every track that I play, there's a link. You click that link, it'll take you right to the song, right usually to the artist Bandcamp, where you can buy the tune and buy more music from the band and support the artists that you hear. Bandcamp being, of course, the best digital way to support artists right now. If you can't support them directly through their own websites, then you should support bands and artists through Bandcamp, and that's what we got right now until we're able to, see bands again and buy records from people. Like, they hand you a record and you hand them cash money. Can you imagine that? It'll come back. It's going to be okay. Let's get into it, though. Let's get into my playlist here. So much great music came out late in 2020. Late in the year is usually not the time that a lot of people drop music, but with the year 2020, we kind of threw all the rules about music and mitigation and social distancing and human decency. We just threw it all out the window in 2020. So a lot of music got dropped kind of late in 2020. And a lot of music is getting dropped super early in 2021. Again, not a time that a ton of music usually gets dropped. People usually wait a little longer into March as we start to gear up towards touring season, but who knows what touring season is going to look like this year, of course. I kind of like this. I mean, I don't like this, obviously, but I like that bands and artists are just dropping tunes whenever they feel like it, however they feel like it. Singles, live recordings, weird covers, they're just dropping them when they feel like it. And it's great because as listeners and appreciators and fans of music, we get to reap the benefits of all this great music coming out. So, without further ado, start off the playlist with Roberta Faceplant. Roberta Faceplant is Katie Feeney. I had her on the show back in late April. We did a two-parter. That was episode 152 and 153. Katie was, I think, the first guest I had remotely. One of the first. I was still figuring out how to do the show remotely back in April of 2020. Katie sings for the band You Do You, and she talked about the Roberta Faceplant country music project that she has. I believe she even mentioned this song. The song's called Everything is Trash, which is sort of her anthem for 2020, and I can't argue with you, Katie, on that one at all. The song is out now. There's a great video that was shot and directed by Bob Sweeney, who's an awesome guy, great filmmaker, music video maker here in Philadelphia. But let's hear it. Let's hear the new single from Roberta Faceplant, Everything is Trash, here on 25 o'clock. That's a song from Bad Sleeper right there. The song's called Take It Back. Juliet Eve of Bad Sleeper was back on episode 169 with Marcelin. They were talking about Marcelin and Bad Sleeper's split single. And Bad Sleeper just released this new single, and I like having them in this mix. I dig them a lot, but I don't usually lean into like the proggy, mathy, heavier rock in the playlists on this show. It doesn't always happen. So I always like the juxtaposition. They're a great, great band. Bad Sleeper are Juliet Eve, Matt Drzezinski on guitar, Zach Ali on guitar, Luis Lowe's on bass, and Jacob Frank on drums. You can go to their Bandcamp and check out the new single, check out their other material as well. Bad Sleeper. So I'm going to move into a little double shot right here because this next band has released so much stuff in 2020 and then also now in 2021 as well. They are not stopping. The group is called Riverby, and they surprised everyone this summer. Released a record called Smart Mouth, which just took off in the DIY world and in the Philly world as well. A lot of people love this record, myself being one of them. And they recently did a Left of the Dial session. They played live on Left of the Dial, and they put the whole thing up as a record, I think just like a week ago. I just heard it myself, and it's cool to hear the tunes slightly stripped down, and their front person and lead singer August really brings the power and the dynamics in their vocals. The band sounds great. It's a good time, so you should check it out. We're going to play a track called Maybe from Riverby from their new Left of the Dial session record here on 25 O'Clock.
Cause I like the fall. Maybe I crave disappointment. Maybe I'll never be satisfied at all. Maybe I've spent too much money. Cause I've been drinking much more. Compare it to my mother, at least I'm not face down on the floor. The ghost of who I used to be is asking if I'm where I should be now. Am I where I should be now? Are you where you want to be now? And just like me, flowers take time to grow. What's the point in planting all these seeds in the middle of all this day? Just too reckless, cause I know I can't ever stop. Compare it to my father, at least I'm not 6 feet in the mud. I should make an appointment. My therapist's on the other side of town. The ghost who I used to be is asking if where I should be now. Am I where I should be now?
they're too far gone to care.
What if Buffy can't defeat it?
Beady eyes is where we need it, or we could just slow down and
We'll see it through, that's what we're always here to do. So we will walk through the fire.
So one by one they turn from me. I guess my friends can't face the cold. But why I froze, not one among them knows, and never can be told.
So one by one they come to me. The distant redness has their guide. That single flame ain't what they had in mind. It's what they have inside.
These endless days are finally ending in a blaze, and we are caught in the fire at the point of no return. So we will walk through the fire and let it burn, let it burn, let it burn.
It would be remiss for me not to include Riverby's cover of Walk Through the Fire from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode where everyone has to sing because there's a singing demon. I'm pretty sure that's the plot. It has been a long time since I've watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But anyways, that's sort of an ensemble tune right there, and it features an ensemble of singers all singing the different characters' parts. So definitely you heard August from Riverby and Tyler from Riverby, who's also in a band called the Tisburys. Guest appearances from groups like Oceanator and Pony. All the proceeds from that track go to a coalition of Black trans economic liberation. So if you go over to Riverby's Bandcamp, you can pick up Walk Through the Fire, and you can pick up their new Left of the Dial live session record that they just put out as well. Said it before, I'll say it again, and go to 25o'clockpod.com. Go to the blog post for this episode 194, and the clickable playlist is right there. So you just click away. You just make the clicky mouse sound with the mouse, and you can get all that stuff. Going to move on to the next track from Siobhan DePaul, who I've featured on the show many times before. This song called Mist Burns from their new record Acid Rain 2, which is out on Grimalkin Records. Siobhan just keeps killing it. They're outstanding. They have to be one of the most innovative and unique people in the Philly hip hop scene, if not the Philly music scene entirely. I'll stand by that. Been a fan of Siobhan's for a long while. And they seem to have no plans on slowing down. They've released records all throughout 2020, not just under the Siobhan DePaul name and guested on other people's records, but also started a new moniker called Ishtar Senior, which I highly recommend checking out. Go to Siobhan's Bandcamp and you will not be disappointed. This is a song called Miss Burns from Siobhan's new record Acid Rain 2 here on 25 O'Clock.
Tossing all the good times and bad times back. Ain't just memories making shit hurt. Acid rain producing the fog in my path. Check, my morning walks gave me the Miss Burns. Yo. From the fisticuffs to the pick-me-ups, a venom-laced ink dipped in the Zani insignia. Shuffle through the acid rain, this environment gets to ya. Clashing endlessly, I've seen niggas ride just to stick me up. Pink V up peripheral, finna slice you to viscera. Quickly getting on me succumb and then die from arrhythmia. A paranoia exists within me. Afro-pessimism won't shift my 16s. So I walk wherever nature isn't burning. Chemical fog, blood boilers, heart churns it. Look through the life lens, a morally lucky lefty. Shit, I still owe Kathy B 10 P's for the best seat in her whip. I'm still bringing a stereo on the shit. Salute the B money, I didn't quit. I spend this walk dredging out the past to better explain my present. Step it away, my brethren, yeah. Tossing all the good times and bad times back, yeah, yeah. Ain't just memories making shit hurt. Ain't just memories making the shit hurt, come on. Acid rain producing the fog in my path. My morning walks gave me the mist burns. Mist burns. Poetry lessons, oh what a blessing. Remaking nurseries owes to Rosa Parks an idea. I was a wreck kid on the spectrum. I saw the belly, could give a fuck about a Nicaea. Flashback to stove burns and stairwell accidents, and leaving class early to fight the Christian nationalists. Shout out to all those short and awkward relationships. Learning the codes of socializing taught me the greatest shit. Shell projects be for light of day they'll never see. Best believe I kept it real in every scheme. At 17, I had to see my ex was peeved. At 23, I set the speed and rep my peeps. 100% true if I can be honest. Plethora of sketches that I promised. One and only method of refuge from banality. These walks are escape pods from reality. Tossing all the good times and bad times back. Toss that shit back. Ain't just memories making shit hurt. Ain't just memories, ain't just memories. Acid rain producing the fog in my path. Fog in my path. My morning walks gave me the mist burns. Mist burns.
Being sober's getting boring, and I know now I'm just pouring over every single word I've ever said. When I wake up in the morning, at least I'll know I'm not ignoring every feeling, fear or dream inside my head. If I stand on my own 2 feet, will I be free? Feels like there's nothing but concrete suddenly right beneath me. Don't wanna fall against the blind, but I don't want it now. I just wanna move on. Can I stop the sad if I'm always on the run? Am I coming at night? Or am I feeling sad? Can I just say I feel like life is just begun. It's just begun. Finally, my words are forming. There was no rain, but now it's pouring, saturating everything inside of me. My fucking mind just feels so foreign. Not used to flying, now I'm soaring. Tell me how to stay up high. Don't wanna leave. If I stand on my own 2 feet, will I be free? It feels like there's nothing but concrete suddenly right beneath me. I don't wanna fall against the blind. I don't want to know. I just wanna move
Robin Delaine right there with a song called New Beginnings. Robin sent me that track back in January. I really dig it. It's sparse. Everything sits really nicely in the mix. I know that seems like a weird thing, like a weird compliment to give a song, but hey, I like it when songs or everything just sits real well in the mix. Her previous work seems to live a little more in like the indie rock kind of guitar world. So she's stepping into a more electronic realm here. Great stuff. It's mastered by Elaine Rasnick at Daughter Bar at, I'm going to try that again. I'm going to say the name of it correctly. It was mastered by Elaine Rasnick at Daughterboard Audio. Wouldn't be a playlist compilation show if Elaine Rasnick didn't come up at some point. Elaine has played on some of Robin's previous recordings as well. So that sort of segues into a little thing that I did want to mention. If you're a band, musician, artist, you got a group, you do some music out there in the Philadelphia world, Philadelphia adjacent world, you can send it to me, dan.drago at 25o'clockpod.com. I get stuff, and sometimes when I get enough of it, I make a playlist episode. It's cool. I like getting the music. It just keeps me up on what's going on. There's only so much digging and diving one person can do, and it can become a bit of an echo chamber sometimes where you're just kind of listening to the same people, or you're getting the same music suggestions from the same group of friends and blah, blah, blah. I love it when people send me stuff. So if you're a band, artist, you're a musician, you've got some music, send it to me at dan.drago at 25o'clockpod.com. Who knows? You could end up on a future compilation episode just like Robin Delaine. Going to check out a track from Belle. I've featured Belle before on this show. Belle is Isabel Furman. Her people sent me her new single, which I was super excited to get. It's called Amelia. And it's sort of a cool progression from her previous work, which lived a little more in the like acoustic guitar bedroom production world. This one's got a very different presentation, very different song style. It's great to hear Belle trying new things. I look forward to the release that Amelia is part of. It's coming out soon in 2021. So let's hear it. Let's hear Amelia from Belle on 25 o'clock. That's the newest single from Trap Rabbit right there, from the boys, from the men, from the gentlemen of Trap Rabbit. Logan Roth and Arjun Dubé. Logan on keys, Arjun on drums. As always, killer arrangement. The playing's tight as hell. They've been holed up at Treacle Mine Recordings, which is home to folk like Sophie Coran and producer Michael Cumming. And they've been putting out some great record. That comes from a single called New Year's Day. It's the other track. The first track is called New Year's Day. And this track is called Annalita. What can I say about Trap Rabbit that hasn't been said by other people and me multiple times already? If you're not hip to Trap Rabbit, go get hip to Trap Rabbit. That's all I got to say about that. So we're going to kind of start to round out the show here. I wanted to highlight a compilation that had come out around Valentine's Day here in Philadelphia. It's called the Philly Loves You compilation. It's from the same people who organized the Philly Holiday album, which came out around Christmas time, which featured like over 40 tracks on it. I know I talked about it a bit in my year-end wrap-up in 2020. But the folk who put that together have put together another compilation. They put together Valentine's Day. It's called Philly Loves You. It's got, I think, 26, 27 tracks on it. It's a great compilation. Features some artists who were on the Philly Holiday album and some artists who were not. So they're always looking to open it up, to expand it, to not just, have the same bands all the time, which is always a thing we strive for here in the music world in Philadelphia. I'm going to start the spotlight on the Philly Loves You compilation with the Lunar Year, who I just really discovered this year. Lunar Year's been around for a little bit. It's fronted by Katie Hackett, and the tune that is on the compilation is called Mysterium. It's got a really beautiful build. Everything kind of washes in and out. It's a really great song. I can't wait for you to hear it. So let's hear it right now. Mysterium by the Lunar Year from the Philly Loves You compilation here on 25 o'clock.
I saw one afternoon the world turned blank. I was just floating between your hands inside your language. We become asteroids. If I die with you, I am your only rose. I saw
same. 'Cause you know what's down, and I'm looking up. Look at it all close around me. Knife arms, knife arms. Burning shadows, protected by the sun and the Get arrested, get arrested, and leave your hole behind, leave your hole behind. 'Cause look at the way it winters, look at it come spring again. 'Cause I know what's down, and you're looking up. Look at it all, burning shadows. Cause I live alone, I live alone, I live beside you. And do you think it's gonna change forever? Or will it stay quite the same? Quite the same.
That's Ooh La La there with a song called Knife Arms, also from the Philly Loves You compilation. Ooh La La is a group fronted by Michael Baker, who's also known for his band Spinning Leaves, as well as being Roomy Kitchen. Roomy Kitchen is the spiritual advisor and member of Johnny Showcase and the Mystic Ticket. Man, I miss those guys. When live shows come back, you know, not only is Michael probably itching to get out there with Ooh La La, he's also itching to get out there as part of Johnny Showcase and the Mystic Ticket. And when that becomes a thing again, you could go to worse shows. No, that would be an outstanding show to go to when that is a thing again. I like Michael's music a lot. In Spinning Leaves and in Ooh La La, he's always kind of going out there, and I really like the unique instrumentation and sort of the chances that he takes when he makes songs and puts out records. The music is always unique. It's always unexpected. I like this track a lot. It might be my favorite off the compilation. I have listened to the whole compilation at this point. It's probably my favorite. It's definitely up there. It's in my top 3. So yeah, like I said, that came from the Philly Loves You compilation. All the proceeds from the record go to support Ortlieb's. Ortlieb's is a historic small venue in the Northern Liberties neighborhood of Philadelphia. Not only just a great bar and place to get a bite to eat, and not just a great music room where you can see tons and tons of bands, because you could do that when we could do that, but a really great sort of gathering point for tons of artists over the years. I know when I've gone to Ortlieb's to see a band or a couple of bands on the bill that I know when I walk into that place, I'm going to see probably a dozen people that I know. And it was always a great place to catch up with people that you haven't seen in a minute, to sit in one of those tables, like the table booth that's sort of recessed into the wall, and just chat about nonsense with your other Philly music community friends, brethren, and sisterin, and all kinds. So yeah, all the proceeds from Philly Loves You go to support Ortlieb's, and small venues need all the help they can get right now. So if you can help them, if you can help anyone who you can help in any way that you can, just do what you can. We want these places to still be around when we're able to go back out and see shows and all that. So that's my bit on that. You can get the Philly Loves You comp from their Bandcamp. I linked it at 25o'clockpod.com. Just go to the blog post for this episode 194, and there's a whole clickable playlist right there, so you can click away and support everyone and anyone that you wish. Going to leave with one more track from the Philly Loves You compilation. This song is from Mo Lauda and the Humble. It's a song called Sleeves. It was recorded live at Ortlieb's while Ortlieb's was shuttered. So hopefully we'll get people back in places like that soon. So the only music that we hear out of Ortlieb's isn't stuff that's been recorded quietly when no one can be in there. Until then, support who you can, how you can. This is Mo Lauda and the Humble, song called Sleeves. My name is Dan Drago. It's 25 o'clock, winter 2021 playlist episode. Until next time, take care of yourselves.
Sleeves in the light, you're shaking. No need to roll around. You're nervous for no reason. Sweat drips from your brow. Did you notice me like I noticed you every time you told